Hello guys and welcome back to some more Monster Legends Gaming back with another video. And in today's video we are going to be doing a monster review on the latest metal mythic monster added into the game, Metal Beat. Metal Beat is a metal attacker monster which you can get in the Metal Legends maze. In my opinion, Metal Beat's design is quite cool. So now let's get into his stats first. He has a power stat of 5896, which is the second highest power stat, tied with many other monsters. He has a health pool of 43,430, which is one of the lowest healths for all mythic monsters. He has a speed stat of an average 4719. So by the stats you can see that he's a pretty squishy monster, which is not that good compared to other mythic monsters. Now let's look at his traits. Immune to blind at rank 0. At rank 1 he gains immune to sunburn, and at rank 3 he gains a self status cluster self precision. As you can see, I've got all the monsters, so I got 25 birthday chests just for free. And the next one I will be able to get as soon as I rank Metal Beat up, as I have all the other monsters ranked 1. So now let's get into his monster review. Right now I was crafting a metal mythic habitat, therefore I didn't have the space to put him, so monster vault will have to do. So the first move, Metal Beat, deals moderate metal damage to one enemy, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. All the 3 moves that you're seeing right now, these are the moves that I would suggest you use. So now let's get into the other moves. Over 120 decibels, deals massive metal damage to one enemy, requires cooldown. A 46 stamina, 2 turn cooldown move. It's a extremely high damage move that I would suggest you use. Turn up the volume. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies damage boost to itself, requires cooldown. A 43 stamina, 3 turn cooldown move which applies damage boost to Metal Beat. And the last move, Don't Step on Me, applies skill mirror and double damage to itself, applies vulnerable to itself. So the new negative effect which was added into the game, which Metal Beat can apply to himself and to his opponents, is vulnerable. Vulnerable increases incoming damage by 50%. You might be wondering, why should Metal Beat apply vulnerable on him? So my answer to that question will be so that the skill mirror does more damage. So now let's get into his other skills which you can use. Remove all negative status effects from itself and deals heavy metal damage to one enemy. Hierarchy Destroyer. In my opinion, this move is a extremely good move, but I'm not using it as I'm using Metal Family instead of this move. You can use Hierarchy Destroy instead of Metal Family, but I will be using Metal Family instead. The second move that you can change for other moves are turn up the volume for prepare for the solo, which is a moderate metal damage dealing enemies, applying vulnerable to all enemies and requires cooldown. And Don't Step on Me can be replaced by Power Craze, but I would not suggest you use this. Use a Urkin or a Zorki instead for applying triple damage, which will do a negative effect which is not that bad as Minor Blind, which decreases accuracy by 25%. So now, what ruin should you apply on him? I would suggest you use 2 speed and 1 strength, or 2 strength and 1 speed. I will not be opening up the ruin slot upon him, as I'm not going to be using him as that much. Relics, you can apply the Cane Relic or any other relic. I don't care that much, as I told you before, I won't be using him. Therefore, I'll just apply any relic. So now, actually, let's rank him up, so that by 2 days later, I should be able to get Metal Beat up to rank 2. Now let's start ranking him up. So let's first take him into multiplayer. Let's fight the left side base. So we have a glam head on over. It looks like the refresher started again. Let's fight this base. We have a armor claw, a tiny, and a wormlad. My tiny is right now getting crafted as I was able to watch so many videos that I got 100 tiny cells. Let's stun all enemies. Actually, I won't be able to stun all enemies. I would have destroyed this wormlad. Let's do this instead. I will give some damage boot at least. Let's do masterwork of armor. And let's recharge now. You see, 50% damage boost is enough to KO. Let's possess him. Let's use Righteous Evil. You see, this skill doesn't require any stamina or cooldown. Therefore, I like skills like this. Also, remember guys, tomorrow I will be also posting another video. And if you are watching this video till now, so I suppose that you like this video. So please don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel for some more awesome Monster Legends content. Tomorrow I will be discussing about the new event which will be coming out pretty soon, which will be a marathon. After this, let's start the mythic dungeon with him. Let's use turn up the volume. It will be taunting. And righteous evil. Tiny should die now. Let's possess him. And you know what? Let's apply double damage. And do masterwork of armor. I think we have too many DLTs on us. So this is the bad part about Metalhead, that if any opponent does a positive effect removal, it won't be removing the vulnerable. Let's do Metal Family. And we won. So now let's take him into some mythic dungeons. As you saw there, and I will be telling about it again and again, Metal Bead is not a good monster in my opinion. I do not agree with other people, and I would suggest that if it's your first, second, or third mythic monster, it will be fine, but otherwise, I would not be using it at all. Let's put Nord back. Let's go into the dungeons. We'll be doing only a few of the mythic amber floors. I think the first floor let's complete today, as I will be doing the rest tomorrow. Oh, well, I accidentally brought the wrong team. I'm gonna be losing, won't I? This will be a hard battle. Oh, we landed. Let's pause. Oh. I don't have a single move which can land on Wormlat from my Kihaku. It was a hard battle. You guys can skip on to the battle in which I will be using Metal Beat, but if you wanted to watch, you can. Now let's bring in Metal Beat. Also, let's bring Orkin. Shatter the Lantern and Electrifying Boost. Yeah, I can one hit KO any enemy. And Carlos said halt. The video is starting to get too long, so let's end today's video right here. Tomorrow I will be doing an review on the latest events which are coming out in Monster Legends. So stay tuned for that. Bye bye.